now listening to Lauer Road Radio.
Hey, welcome one and all to the #1 podcast, winter, spring, and fall. Talking sports for the thrill of it all. Hey, talking life, but we're killing it all. Jason and Dan with the master plan. These are dangerous men with the mic in the hand. Ha. Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
Lauer Radio.
Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. What? Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Yeah. Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
Lauer Radio.
Let's get it. What?
At Tanagra, when the walls fell, this is Dan Owings coming at you another time for Lauer Road Radio with my co-host. As always, Jason, how are you doing today?
Good. Do you think 7-Eleven will turn up the heat a little bit? Got our
the thing about this room is it's either too hot or too cold.
That's
with
true.
The 7-Eleven it's either 1,000 degrees or 25 degrees.
I had to go back to my car to get my jacket because it was just way too cold in here.
It happens. I'd rather it be cold, though.
Did I leave my flannel jacket in here last week?
I don't know.
Okay.
If it's not here, then probably no. But
okay.
Then again,
I can't find it.
I burned it.
Someone took it.
I took it.
Patel at the counter probably took it. Okay. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay.
Okay, so like just right off the bat.
Okay.
I told Teddy.
All right.
I said, because he watches the show. He hasn't watched Farting a Teddy Bear yet.
Okay.
Well, I'm saving that one. I said, Teddy, I need something to talk about. And he sat there, contemplated. Like he was really spinning the gears.
He's the future of this show. One day we'll pass it off to him.
Yeah.
And he'll take it.
Teddy and Abby?
I think they could do that.
Probably be better in this show.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just find that funny. You have 2 children in this room currently, and you're passing them down to not one of them.
No, listen.
They don't want it, and we don't want them to have it.
True.
It's mutual.
You're like, listen, I have a favorite, and it's neither of you two.
Listen, there's front of the house people and back of the house people.
Yeah.
These guys are back of the house people.
Sure.
They run things.
That's what they like.
They like our wives are back of the house people. They like doing things and getting things done and getting things lined up. Teddy is a firecracker.
I'm a front of the house person if there ever was one.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just talking to somebody. Who was it? I was talking to it was a mutual friend, Dana. It's Aaron's dad. Aaron's been on the show before?
Yeah. Not video yet.
Aaron's dad is very musically talented.
Yeah.
Extremely musically talented. And he was talking about how it took years for him before he could get up on a stage.
Yeah.
It was just, he said he would get so nervous and it was just, and Erica said the same thing, and we were just in this conversation and everybody was like, yeah, that's just the way it is. You just get super.
Yeah.
And
you were
like,
the opposite.
I was like, I had a completely inappropriate level of confidence for my level of talent. I was
at age 12.
I'm like, just put me up there. I was born to be a star. And, so I never saw a microphone I didn't want.
Your wildest dreams have come true.
Yes. Here I am.
See, I am. I'm only front of the house because I don't like to do back of the house.
Yes.
I'm not good at front.
You're aware of how much work it is.
No, back of the house is a lot of work.
It is.
I don't want to do it.
And you can do it.
Oh, I can. I'm capable. I have the knowledge, not the willpower.
Yes.
That's my problem.
So Teddy,
the
future of the show.
Teddy and Abby, I think, are the future of the show.
Honestly, and I can't, because if Abby heard this, she'd be like, Dad, I don't want to do that. Like, she would not want to do that. Can I say who?
But she would be good, I think.
Let me give you a better combo.
Okay.
Teddy and Maddox one day.
Oh,
That's actually perfect.
Okay.
Maddox was born to be on microphone. He's
How old
a
is
star.
Maddox?
5.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Teddy's 9, so
20 years from now,
okay,
maybe 15 years, depending on how Maddox progresses. But Maddox was born to do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to. What?
Teddy.
Yeah. Teddy. I'm sorry. I thought you were getting ready to say something else. There's facial cues going on, and it looks like you're going to say something.
I got nothing.
So Teddy's thinking about it. He turns to me in all seriousness, and he goes, how about the Mount Rushmore of jokes?
Okay.
I thought, okay, listen, that might seem amateurish up front.
No, I don't think it is.
Far deeper than
I think it's deep.
Yeah.
So I think Knock Knock.
Chicken Cross the Road, right?
Yo Mama.
Yo Mama?
Yo Mama jokes? Yeah.
I mean, it's
in certain areas of the country, they have like jokes about, like, there's a there's a like in the South they have these jokes about Bo Cephas or something, right? Like he's like the stereotypical stupid guy.
I don't
in
know
the
this.
North they've got jokes. It's like Ollie and I don't know, Erica's family says them, and they're these kind of stupid Norwegian guys. And so a lot of areas of the country have like a name of a person.
Yeah.
And then they'll tell a joke about something stupid they did. So those are kind of popular, but I think definitely we got Knock Knock and How Did Chicken Cross the Road?
Yes. Those are two automatics.
Yeah.
I feel like your mama might be there.
It's a latecomer, I think, because Knock Knock jokes and How Did the Chicken Cross the Road have been around for a long time.
Since the beginning.
It is Pull My Finger a joke?
Ooh, yeah.
Or is that a gag?
Yeah, it's a gag.
Oh. It depends if you follow through.
Uh-huh.
I think if you follow through, it's a joke.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
if it's just pull my finger, that's a gag.
Really? Well, do you have any other? I mean, you were thinking about this. I
No,
assume.
Teddy was.
Well, you had
I mean,
more time
literally,
to think about
I
it
was
than I
walking
did.
out the door,
Mhm.
and Teddy dropped this on me. Mount Rushmore of jokes.
Okay.
I think like you could say is slapstick. That's a style.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
don't know
really.
that that's a yeah.
Yeah, that's a style of humor.
I felt like this would be easier when you said it because I just had the two, and I
Yeah.
thought, well, certainly there are more.
Your two Chicken Cross the Road was the other one.
Those were my two.
Yeah.
Those are the two.
Okay,
obvious
let's throw
ones.
those. Knock knock and pull my finger. And
Your mama jokes.
your mama jokes
Mhm.
and pull my finger.
Okay.
Because your mama's so fat, your mama's so stupid,
Yeah,
your mama's so
tons
lazy.
of variations. It's great.
Your mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It feels like there's a glaring, like we're missing one. My dog is walking around the studio like, I mean, insane. Can we just make sure he
Somebody
sits
pet that
down?
dog.
Somebody. He is desperate for attention.
Stella's in the studio tonight, by the way.
Stella is in the studio. She's judging Harrison and Jesse's whatever they're doing.
Well, here's the thing.
Mhm.
Before Harrison and Jesse, Stella ran the whole thing by herself.
She did what they're both doing better than they're doing it.
Yes.
Mhm.
It takes two of them to replace her, and it's
not
still
even
not as good. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, that's that. I've got more stuff.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Well, last week I didn't tell a story. I got a couple things to talk about, actually. I didn't tell the story about how I fell. Did
Okay.
I?
No.
I don't think we talked about it personally.
No, I don't remember.
I had a
this.
bit of a fall. So I fell. If I'm going to say this super pretentiously,
Yeah.
I fell off my living room. Is what I did. Which most people can't fall off their living
You
room.
know, back in the 70s, they had dens and pits.
Yeah, I like a pit.
Listen.
I'm a fan. I
pit?
always wanted a pit. That's cool.
The couch pit. You know?
There's a great King of Queens episode where they get a house and it has a pit.
Yeah.
And it has a dumb waiter. Anyway,
You have the opposite of
I have
that.
an opposite of a pit. I have an elevated Boomer. Just honestly, just what is his?
Somebody pet this
He's
dog.
so desperate for attention.
Yes, I
you
see you.
like him the least.
I know,
and he
I-
comes to you.
I know. I
He's
don't
looking at
like
me.
you.
What is your problem? Just go here. Put him outside. Just close the door. Go. I just.
Crowder's dog
Here, now
is a
shut-
good dog. It lays.
Boomer's a good dog. He's just desperate for attention.
Somebody pet the dog.
Pet the dog or put him outside and close the door.
Don't stop petting that
One of
dog.
the two.
Elevated platform.
Jeez.
The opposite of the den.
So it's Saturday night.
Yeah.
And the moon is out. I'm going to head on over to Twist and Shout with a two-step partner and Cajun Beat. When it lifts me up, I'm going to find my feet. Out in the middle of the big dance floor. When I hear that fiddle, I'm going to beg for more. Dance at the Band of Louisiana tonight.
No,
but
yeah.
anyway, other than that.
Barbecue stand on your white T-shirt.
She was killing me in that miniskirt. Skipping rocks on the river by the railroad track. She had a suntan light and red lipstick. I worked so hard for that first kiss because a heart don't forget. Something like that.
You've never met a microphone you don't like.
That's true. It's true. My confidence exceeds my ability. It was Saturday night, and I was in a good place.
Yeah.
Okay. I was. The whole house was asleep, and I was in the living room.
On the living room.
On the living room, as it were. Yes, I was on the living room, sitting in my chair, drinking coffee, reading a book with Christmas coffee shop ambience on the television. The lights were mostly dim because I was reading from my Kindle, so it was just a really nice.
Was it snowing outside?
I don't know if it was snowing Saturday night, but it was a perfect moment. It was so peaceful.
Yeah.
And I just thought, I'm just enjoying this moment. And so I got up to use the restroom as I was drinking coffee, as I said. And
did you make a sandwich first?
No, I only had to pee. I don't know. What do you eat when you got to go pee? What's the...
Bacon sometimes.
Bacon strips.
I'll take bacon.
Okay,
I'll take
bacon. All right. So I
He's got a can of like bacon bits. He just
That is a great idea.
Hey, are those bacon bits in the bathroom? Yeah, you're good. I got a pee thing too, by the way.
I actually have to pee right now. But anyway, so I get up and I walk over to the steps.
Yeah.
And the way that the living room is elevated, there's 2 steps in 2 different places that you can go down. There's no handrail. It's not next to a wall. There's nothing to secure yourself. It's just 2 steps in the middle of the thing, and it's wood floor and wood steps onto
18 inches.
Yeah, 18 inches. Maybe
I don't think it's 2
feet. Maybe 2 feet, but
Yeah.
probably 18 inches is a good guess. And I had socks on. And it was Erica must have mopped recently, and it was like a cartoon fall. It was like my feet went straight up in the air.
Oh yeah,
and there was nothing I could do. I kind of tried to catch myself with my arm, and my shoulder popped up, but mostly my back just hit the lower side of my back, just hit the angle on the and it was awful. So a few different things happened. First of all, it threw my shoulder out. And so my shoulder hurt. I hit, and it felt like someone was stabbing me with a knife in my back. All the while, I also got the wind knocked out of me when I fell.
And you have to pee.
And I have to pee. Well, no more do I have to pee. I'm also wet for some reason. And everybody's asleep. And I hit the ground, and I do that thing that when you get the wind knocked out of you, you uncontrollably go, like just trying to catch, and you can't stop it, because I can't breathe.
Yeah, yeah.
And Erica comes running out because she doesn't know I'm just writhing on the floor, and it was awful. It was awful. Abby comes running upstairs. Is everything okay?
You hit the life alert.
Erica had to tie my shoes and put on my socks in the morning. Like that's how bad it was. Today was the first day that I felt like normal again.
Why weren't you wearing slippers?
Well, see, there's the thing. Now, hindsight, it's barefoot or slippers or shoes, but not those socks anymore. And now I get PTSD every time I walk down those stairs. The funny thing was, the next day I was talking to Levi, or we were in a group, and I was talking about it, and I was like, Levi, were you awake when that happened? He's like, yeah, I heard it. It was crazy. I was like, and
you didn't come out to check.
He's just playing Xbox, like, gosh, and puts his headphones on.
Dad's acting weird again.
I was like literally dying.
Well,
it was awful.
And I think you should get a little rail there, because that's the same spot that when Savannah and I came over for lunch, she almost bit it.
Yeah.
Right there at the same spot. I had to show her how to walk down the stairs correctly.
Your living room's a liability.
Yeah, Brett and Katie, Brett, friend of the show, his daughter's fallen off our living room multiple times. She just,
the people that had the den idea had the right idea.
That's the right thing.
Because it's a padded
it's
a padded den.
Yeah. There's usually beanbag chairs down there.
Not an elevated wood platform.
I would say the Venn diagram of beanbag chairs and pit living rooms is pretty
high.
Yeah, I mean,
it's one circle.
It's just one circle. So I fell off my living room, and I finally feel better. It was this whole thing. Erica immediately, she was like, well, at first I thought I was going to have to go to the hospital. I really did. The pain was severe. Yeah. It literally felt like someone was stabbing me. And then for the whole week following, a different points of the day, I would feel like a tingle in my back.
Yeah.
It wasn't pain, but it was like, that's a different feeling. I'm not used to that feeling being in that lower back, right side of my back. So it was this whole thing. She was like, you're going to the chiropractor. I'm sitting there, and I was like, I don't want to go to the chiropractor. I don't need it. If I feel better, just let me heal. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
So finally today, my appointment is for tomorrow technically, but she's been having some neck problems. I was like, you are in pain. You go. I'm fine. I don't need to go.
I'll just go with you, and then he can look.
He can be like, hey, what's you know what this is?
If you don't get there
before. What's this weird thing? He's like, I'm a chiropractor. But you know, what's that? It's a discoloration? What's going on here?
It feels like I'm tasting silver in my mouth.
Yeah.
Is that normal?
Is that a problem?
Yeah.
There are 5 of you right now. So, it was pretty severe, but I made it from the fall. And, so there it is.
So there's a guy at work work with. His name's Ty. Ty's a good guy.
Sure, we can talk
There's
about
nothing wrong
Ty.
with Ty. He's a good guy.
I've rarely met a Ty I didn't like.
Yeah.
That's not true. I've hated almost every Ty I've ever met. Ty Cobb, Ty Detmer,
any other Ties?
Tyrone Willingham. Most of these are coming from sports.
Yeah.
Tyrus. Didn't we know a Tyrus?
Yeah, I feel like we did.
Wasn't there
in Oklahoma?
Maybe.
I think he played on the softball team.
Yeah, I think we knew a Tyrus.
Yeah. So anyway, Ty at lunch, he has a scratch-off card, a lotto card.
Oh.
The winning prize is $500,000.
Okay.
So he's scratching it at lunch.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, if I win this, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'm like, can you help a brother out?
Yeah.
Like, can we leave together?
Yeah.
And I said, so you win $500,000.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't win, but if you win $500,000, what business can we start?
Sure.
Right now.
Like just walk out of here.
Go across the street, start a business.
Uh-huh.
And we come up with something that's pretty good.
Okay.
So as I'm telling it, you can think, if you have $500,000 to start a business, what would it be?
Okay.
So here's our idea. In the Marion area.
All right. Which is where we reside.
The
great city of Marion, Ohio.
There is a large amount of people that do drugs. True or not true?
I think I know where you're going with this, and it is a moneymaker. I'm not going to lie.
No.
A lot of people have made a lot of money doing what you're proposing.
No.
So it's a good business model.
Nobody's ever done this.
From a business standpoint. It's a very good model. It's a bad look, though.
No, I'm not selling drugs.
Okay, sorry. Mm-hmm.
To work at many, many places, you have to pass a drug test.
Okay.
Okay? Now listen.
All right.
I like to drink coffee.
You do?
I like to drink pop.
Okay.
Occasionally I drink water or tea.
All right.
I like to drink.
You do?
A byproduct of drinking is peeing.
One of the main byproducts, I would say.
Sweat could also be one.
That's why I said one of the main.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I like to drink. Mm-hmm. I pee often.
Yeah.
I don't do drugs.
Uh-huh.
My pee is clean.
Clean pee. Mm-hmm.
I want to sell my pee.
Okay.
Now, listen. Jesse has a weird look on his face. So there's a place downtown that does the drug testing.
Mm-hmm.
Many businesses send people there to get drug tests.
Yeah.
Okay? I think I set up across the street.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just stay around all day.
Yeah.
And I drink as
you don't
much as I
think
can.
the authorities find out about your little operation
Listen,
here?
what they do after they buy my pee is on them.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Uh-huh.
I'll sell them a little pee in a little bottle.
It's got to be illegal to sell your...
No, listen. You can buy fake pee.
Yeah.
Now,
I know you can buy it.
No, but I don't know
I'll bet
what
there's
fake,
a law against it.
I don't know what fake pee actually is. I don't know how they come up with fake pee.
Well, the problem with these drug tests is that the pee has to be an actual temperature. If it's below a certain temperature, they won't take it.
I've thought about it. We discussed this in the lunchroom.
You and
today.
Ty?
Me and Ty.
Mm-hmm. After he found out that he didn't win $500,000.
Yeah. Then we had to come up with, a plan if we did win. And I think that we could probably start making money tomorrow. There's enough.
Like $100, get a table, a tent, and some cups.
Yeah. So I think what we do is we sell hand warmers.
Okay.
With the pee. So you wrap the hand warmer around the bottle of pee. They shove it in their pants. They go in there, go in the bathroom, pour it in a little cup. Good to go. I think we could charge $20 a pop. And I bet I could do it 20 times a day. 20 times 20, that's 400. $400 a day to just pee in a bottle.
I heard about a college athlete that found out his girlfriend was pregnant because he brought in her pee so he could pass a drug test. And they're like, not only
sir,
is this not your pee, you're pregnant.
It's a miracle. Yeah. So I think that's a good business model.
Why would you need the $500,000 to start that business? Listen, I like the idea.
Well,
I think it's good.
Listen, I don't know if we'd make money day one. We'd probably have to buy some things to get going.
Yeah, but $500,000 cups in a tent and
some hand warmers,
a cardboard.
I think I want a physical.
sign.
I don't want a tent. I want a building. We'll pay rent.
Brick and mortar.
Listen, I'm gonna sit watch TV all day, drink, and pee in a mug, a cup, a bottle.
The more you talk about it, the more it sounds like a good idea. Because I don't think it's illegal.
I had the opposite experience.
I don't think it's illegal though. You're
legal
not,
or not legal?
Does somebody have a smartphone that can look this up?
I
Is
think
it
you could
legal to
pee.
sell your urine? Who's willing to have that on their Google search history?
Incognito mode real quick.
Duck, duck, go. Here we go. No, I doubt it's. I think it's. Why can't you sell your own pee?
It just feels like problematic.
Why?
What's the legitimate reason anyone would sell pee? There's no legitimate reason.
No, I sell pee to make money.
Well,
Why do you buy pee?
There's no legitimate
That's
reason
not
for
on
someone
me.
to buy pee, which means there's no legitimate reason for someone.
There could be. What if you want to mark your territory?
Then mark your own territory.
Listen.
Okay.
Selling urine as part of a work of art appears to be legal, so that could be the spin.
Oh, I see.
It says there
It's artistic.
there are no federal laws banning the practice of selling your own urine. The only thing it's illegal to sell is human tissue, but most exempt fluids from the law.
I like
so
this.
you can't sell your finger,
Correct.
but you can sell
Your urine.
your pee.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do
Dude.
this.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know how much I need to start.
yeah.
I don't think it's 500,000, but I bet for $10,000 I could start this business
Mm-hmm.
and be profitable within a week or two, especially in Marion.
It feels like there's some sort of
How great of a job! Listen,
law
my only job
against what you're doing.
my only job. I drink.
And you don't think it's illegal for you to sell your pee?
No, and I don't care.
See, I just read a thing. It said it's not illegal to sell your pee.
Totally.
But
But
in Ohio, I'll even specify.
But I'll
for
bet
it.
you, I don't know.
Listen, what they do with it is on them. They can do it if they can do whatever they want with it.
Okay.
They can fertilize their garden with it if they want.
I don't think it works that way.
What do you mean?
I don't think you fertilize your garden with urine.
Listen, I don't know what you do with urine. I tend to
I just
flush
know
mine.
you would like to buy it. So
You know, Glenn Beck tried to sell his urine on eBay.
No, is that real?
I mean,
The
it's on the
says it,
internet.
Yeah.
okay.
I
Must
think
be a
this is a
Mormon
winning.
thing.
I think Ty and I have a business going here.
Okay.
I don't know what to call it yet. I think
You're in luck.
That's it. Listen, we've got 70% of the business already done. I'll file the paperwork for you. It's $99 to get an LLC.
Listen,
There it is.
This isn't live, so right after the show, we're going to go to www.urineluck.com.
Spelled urine, right?
Yeah, urine.
Uh-huh.
URINE.
Yeah.
LUCK. Look it up. See if that's available to buy.
Uh-huh.
Urine Luck. This. Are you looking it up
Now
now?
that we have a name for it, it's actually sounding better.
Dude, does someone own it?
Yes.
It's a site.
Yes.
Are they selling pee?
It appears that they're selling pee.
I promise I was not
They're the
aware
ones
of
that
this.
sell fake urine. They sell
I
Quick
see.
Fix Plus synthetic urine, 3 ounces for $40.
Oh.
4
I'll cut it in
ounces
half
is-
for the real
yeah.
thing.
You
Why
get the real
synthetic?
deal.
I'll give you the real pee for half that. I think it's great.
Okay.
And what guy who smokes weed on the weekends doesn't? I mean, $20. That's a deal. I get to keep my job.
Sure.
All I have to do is just buy $20 worth of Urine Luck.
They even sell hand warmers. They literally do.
See, I'm telling you.
$10 for a 5-pack.
I mean,
of
I
hand
just
warmers.
want to let the people watching and listening know we did not the hand warmer thing, the urine luck.
No.
we had no idea.
This is not prepared.
This is all
Yeah.
we. I think anybody that listens to the show on the regular knows that we don't prepare. That's probably pretty obvious. I would assume.
I loosely jot down a couple things.
We have a shared note thing, so
Yeah.
interesting.
So
All
I
right.
think so. If you have $500,000 to
Yeah.
start a business,
What's my business?
What's your business?
In Marion,
Yeah.
I've thought about this a lot.
Yeah.
Well, it would have been coffee shop, but now there's a pretty good local coffee shop, the Remnant. Go check it out. Big fan. You guys over there, you're doing a good job. Can this show be sponsored by the Remnant?
Not today. They haven't paid us any money.
They give me free coffee sometimes. So this show is sponsored by the Remnant.
Can I get some free?
We
coffee?
could run
probably
the business out of the Remnant Coffee Shop.
Yeah, they might have a problem with that. So
Oh, that'd be great. I could drink coffee there
Uh-huh.
and sell my pee on
I
the
don't
side.
think they're interested.
They
in
could,
this.
on the menu. It'd be like
I don't think they want to be at all associated
with Urine Luck.
with your luck.
On the menu, it's like a special item.
You know, and they have the. It's funny because
Listen,
they
we'll
they,
just go Urine Luck Marion.
They used to have
.com.
that thing. I don't know if you've seen it at coffee shops where they've got the different drinks, but it shows you like the diagram of what the drink is. So it's like coffee and then cream and then, and so it shows like the black and then the white.
Yeah.
And then it's the Americano is like black and then blue because it's water.
Yeah.
And then it's just Urine Luck and it's just yellow. So, but I've thought about this a lot. I don't need to make a coffee shop now because they're doing a great job over at the Remnant. Downtown Marion, I want to find a spot. I want to open up a restaurant that sells really good fish and chips. Like that's their thing.
Okay.
Like you can go there to get really good fish and chips. You market it as like kind of a British looking thing, because people like that sort of thing.
Pub.
And fish and chips. I mean, that's it's fried food. People like fried food.
Yeah.
So I feel like just a good I don't want the menu to be. I don't want chicken on the menu. I don't want to make sandwiches. We make really good fish and chips to order. And that's what we do. And the place is called Fish and Chips or something like that. That's the business. I feel
Can you
like
get
there's
a brew?
Well, I mean, I think that's probably people. If you're going for that Irish, British pub thing, that would probably be financially expedient. But I feel like even if all you did was fish and chips, I feel like people would. Like it.
I've also considered a hot dog stand.
Yeah, it'd have to be good, but
I think I could do it.
There's one in Mansfield. It's called Wiener King, and I'm surprised. We've been working there for like 3 years, and every time I see, I'm like, I am surprised they're still open. But they're always.
Have you ever bought one?
I haven't yet. I will next week.
Okay.
All right. I report back on Wiener King.
I think I would enjoy that.
Okay.
Just hot dog cart sitting out there selling hot dogs downtown Marion.
I feel like for $500,000, I can get my fish and chip store off the ground for $500,000.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Maybe 100,000.
Well, yeah, but I think $500,000 it gives me enough time with like employees because it's more than you just you're renting a space. There's a lot
equipment.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
So I think for $500,000, I can get it off the ground, and I think I can make good money.
Okay. What do you got?
Well, I feel like, is it time to do the Netflix, or do you want to do something before that?
Netflix.
It just feels, I got some Netflix stuff. I got 2 Netflix suggestions.
You can't. You have one.
Well, around the Christmas time, around Christmas time, I like to give 2 Netflix suggestions because I watch Christmassy things.
Netflix, watch these shows.
And if you're not watching this or listening to it around Christmas, well,
Netflix, maybe
you can still these things are still available.
Netflix, watch these shows with us. Netflix, maybe Hulu Plus.
He doesn't like you?
Or maybe Amazon Prime or something like that, like YouTube. Or we don't want to put a box around what
He's
you
a strange
watch,
dog.
so
No.
You never know.
Somebody pet that dog.
Gosh. I mean, he's
That's
a good
the
dog,
neediest
but
dog.
he's so needy.
Yeah.
He has dog depression. He does.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
He belongs on a farm chasing down sheep.
Yeah, I think so. His tail is constantly in between his legs. Like, that's just where it is.
Yeah.
He's just always just like, All right, Jason.
His eyes, very
sad.
sad.
Just so deeply sad.
Yeah.
Deeply sad. He was born on a Native American reservation in Montana.
And you stole him.
He's an Indian dog. What happened was,
quick, kids, grab that dog.
I gave him to the Native American reservation, and then I took him back, and I was like, "How do you like it?"
I thought maybe you traded some blankets for him.
Boom boom sticks and firewater.
It's messed up. Oh, we see you have boom boom sticks.
Firewater. You may have the land.
What
and they're like laughing at one another. Like, no one can own land. That's ridiculous.
Red.
Yeah, I'm so surprised that Peter Pan is still on Disney. Now, I know it's not on the kids thing. Like, you can only access it through the adult one.
Yeah.
But that, what makes the red man red? I am blown away that Disney allows that on there. Because I'm like the last person in the world to be like, that's actually racist. And I watched that, I'm like,
that's pretty bad.
It's pretty racist.
Walt, what are you doing?
I mean, I like it, but.
Okay, so my Netflix suggestion is also going to come with a Mount Rushmore. Okay. So my Netflix suggestion, I watched it on YouTube. It was recorded in 1988. Someone recorded it on VHS. with the commercials.
That's always better.
It's always better.
If I can watch something the other day, I watched 80s Christmas commercials on YouTube. It was like a 4-hour. Someone had put them all together.
Yeah.
Hills is where the toys are. I mean, I just watched commercials.
So this was Muppets Family Christmas.
I've already watched it twice this year.
Yeah. Toys R Us sponsors it. Every commercial break, there's a Toys R Us ad.
Yeah.
There's a Walmart Toys
The
ad.
Muppet Family Christmas is because we need a little Christmas, right? And they're going to visit Fozzie's mom.
Yes.
And like it's like New Hampshire, Vermont, or something like that.
It's cold.
And she doesn't know all the Muppets are coming. And so she's getting ready to go to Florida, but they don't know she's ready to go to Florida.
Right.
And then they show up, and it's hijinks ensue. Miss Piggy can't make it because she's out of town.
There's
and
a running gag where there's an ice patch on the front step.
Funny gag.
And they always slip on it.
They go down to Fraggle Rock. Did you literally watch it, though?
Yes.
Okay.
They found, he goes,
I got a take on
this.
this.
Is a Fraggle hole. And they're like, you told me if I ever found a Fraggle hole that that's where Fraggles live.
Oh, you never know where these sort of things are. So they go into Fraggle Rock.
Yeah, down in Fraggle Rock.
And they find out that in Fraggle Rock, the Fraggles don't know what Christmas is.
Yeah.
But they do have something called, like, I don't know, Giving Day or something like that. And so it's their own version of Christmas. And in Fraggle Rock, instead of giving people gifts, like you give something that a gift gets passed around.
Yes.
And the gift that gets passed around among the Fraggles is this yellow rock.
Well, they are in Fraggle Rock.
And he gave it to me last year. Oh, and last year he gave it to me. It's so special, and we love it, and blah, 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 blah. And now I get it because it's my year to get it. And it's this heirloom among the Fraggles that has been passed down from generations.
Yeah.
And Kermit and his nephew, I don't know what his nephew's name is. I can't ever remember his name. Are there, and they give it to him.
Yeah. Now, what's he going to do with it?
And Kermit takes it.
Yeah.
And what? First of all, the right thing to do in that situation is like, listen, guys, I appreciate this.
This is a
but
Fraggle Rock.
This is a Fraggle Rock. This means so much to you. We can't just take it. That's what you ought to do.
Yes.
But if you are going to take it, you just go, wow, go watch it again, Jason.
Yeah.
They don't even say thank you. They literally go, that's cool. And they just walk away with it. I'm like, this is priceless to these Fraggles. And you didn't even say, they literally didn't even say thank you.
That's pretty harsh.
So then they go back upstairs, and then Miss Piggy makes it, and they sing Christmas songs, and the the Swedish chef is trying to cook Big Bird.
Well, there's a turkey.
There's a
and
turkey.
He's like, there's. Let me show you something. He opens up the living room door, and Big Bird's in the living room.
And he's trying to put pepper and salt on them and that sort of thing. And it's great. And the Sesame Street gang shows up.
Yeah.
And it's really great. Yeah. It's all joking aside. Which is how I like to do the podcast.
No jokes.
No, I don't. All joking aside, it's one of my 5 favorite Christmas things of all time.
Yeah, so I was 9 years old when it came out.
Okay,
you were 7, something like that.
I feel like we had it on VHS.
We I think we taped it off of TV.
Yes.
So we watched it off of TV over and over and over. But it brings me back to my childhood.
Oh, it's the most nostalgic Christmas thing
commercials,
that I could think of.
Everything.
Yes.
I had the choice on
It's
YouTube.
with commercials.
Yeah,
Only an idiot would take without commercials.
There's one that's 42 minutes without commercials, or like 58 minutes with commercials.
Yes, you take the commercials.
Absolutely.
100%.
So a commercial comes on, and one of my kids, I think Teddy or Gideon might have been sitting there. He goes, "Is this an ad?" I'm like, "No, it's not an ad." Because on the streaming, there's an ad.
Sure,
Skip ad.
They don't think about commercials.
Like, this is not an ad. It's a commercial.
It's a commercial. And it's the way we used to live our lives.
Commercials are better than ads.
Well, they used to be produced. Sometimes they'd have storylines. They'd be running gags.
Yeah.
There'd be characters like the Mac guy. It's Mac tonight. That sort of thing. So, yeah. So that's
the whole McDonald's world of all the characters is non-existent.
Did they even do that? Is the Hamburglar a thing anymore?
Yeah, remember they had the pom-pom
Grimace
people. And, I mean, there was a whole bunch of them. The Fry Kids.
Yeah.
They look like pom-poms or something.
Sure. Yeah.
And there was a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I don't ever see them anymore.
Yeah, there was like a chicken, like a female chicken maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
They
So
even had a cartoon like that was on Saturday mornings with those characters at one point.
I don't
It
remember
must have
that.
been past us.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm a little bit younger.
So I'll come back to the Mount Rushmore. What's your Netflix?
Oh, you have a Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, it kind of goes along with that.
Okay. My 2 Netflix suggestions of the week. My first one is my Christmas one this week is on Netflix. It's PG-14, so there's some salty language.
TV-14.
What did I say?
PG-14.
TV-14.
There's PG-13, TV-14. Why they're different, I don't know.
God only knows. It's a Very Murray Christmas. It's Bill Murray's Christmas special.
I've seen that.
And I watched it, and there's some salty language on it. And some of it's my favorite part is the Chris Rock part when Chris Rock shows up and sings that Christmas song with him. I think it's very funny.
Yeah.
It really made me laugh. So a Very Merry Christmas. It's a Christmas special.
It's
There's
Bill
a
Murray.
lot of it's Bill Murray singing a lot.
Yeah.
If you want to hear Bill Murray singing Christmas songs, then you should watch A Very Merry Christmas. If that doesn't sound interesting to you, then don't watch it.
You don't have to watch.
Nobody's making you watch it. What are you making such a big deal
Nerf
about?
gun to your head.
Nerf gun to my head?
Yeah.
Nerf gun to my head? All right. My actual suggestion, which is actually also a Christmas movie, is The Shop Around the Corner, starring Jimmy Stewart. It's a movie that actually I found out it's what You've Got Mail was a remake about this movie.
Okay.
Obviously, though, no email.
Yeah.
At this time. So it's about a guy and a girl that are pen pals. Well, they apparently some people used to put ads in the paper where then they would have a P.O. box and you can write to the P.O. box and looking for someone to, I don't know, correspond with. And so Jimmy Stewart and this female character, they are corresponding and they kind of fall in love through their letters, but they've never seen each other. They don't know one another. And
send pics.
Yeah, that's not. I don't know. That's yeah. So yeah, and then of course they end up working together, and then they don't get along, and it's that whole that, and so it's Jimmy Stewart who I love.
He's
and Jimmy Stewart's boss. I don't know the actor's name, but it's the same guy that plays the Wizard of Oz. So it's that actor.
Yeah.
And the actress, Margaret Sullivan, I think is her name. She's perfectly fine.
Is this black and white or
it's
color?
Black and white.
Okay.
And I find that as I'm getting older, I like older movies a lot more.
I do too.
And so...
have you noticed in those old movies, the black and white movies, the women are more attractive in black and white? Have you noticed this?
Sure.
I think it's true.
Have I ever said this? This is how I knew I was getting old? There's lots of things in my life.
You literally just said that.
When did I say that?
Like
2 seconds.
2 seconds ago.
What?
This is how you know you're getting old?
Because I like the old movies?
Yeah.
No. There's a lot.
I thought you were repeating the same thing over. It's like
another way that I know
the first thing to go is your memory.
Another way that I'm getting old is that I'm repeating myself. But there have been a lot of things in my life that have happened that made me realize like I'm old, and it's too late for me to. I didn't see it coming, but right now I'm realizing that I'm old. Like my wife and I got a new trash can for our new place.
Yeah.
We had 17 conversations about how much we like this trash can. It's just a normal trash can. There's nothing weird about it or different. It's slightly bigger than the one we had before. And I swear we had 17. I mean, I love this new trash can. Isn't this great? And about the 17th time we had the conversation, I was like, oh, we're old people.
Yeah.
We are way too excited about this trash can. It doesn't talk. There's it doesn't even have the thing where you put your foot on and the thing pops open. There's nothing special about it, except it holds a little bit more than our old trash can.
Okay, so here's the thing. Next time I go to buy a trash can, which it's been a while, I want to take a bag to the store.
That's a good idea.
And put it in, because I'm telling you,
I know.
every trash can.
That's the thing I like about this trash can. The bag is perfect.
Every trash can I've ever owned is slightly bigger than the bag.
Yeah.
The kitchen bag that
and you
they
want
sell.
you want the bag to be slightly bigger than the trash can.
Yes.
Slightly.
Because
when you want to be able to pile it in.
Yeah, because otherwise it sinks in the trash can, and then you're having to dig
and then
out
there's
all the
gunk in the bottom.
Yeah,
gunk in the bottom of a trash can is no good.
No.
So that happened, but the first time I realized that I was getting old, that I can remember, other than going bald, the first time that I remember, I was watching Mary Poppins with my kids when they were a little bit younger. They were younger, and about halfway through it, what's the actress's name on Mary Poppins? Come on, No, not Judy Garland. She's the other one. I can't think of her name. Why can't think?
It's opposite of a Dick Van Dyke.
Would you? I mean, you're all sitting there with smartphones. Look up who the actress's name is
dead.
on Mary Poppins.
Oh my gosh.
Hey Siri, who is Mary Poppins?
Julia
Here's what I found.
Andrews.
Julie Andrews.
Julie
Yeah.
Andrews.
Boy, and this is just... Anyway, I'm watching Mary Poppins, and Julie Andrews comes on the screen, and I have the thought to myself, like, she's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm old.
Yeah.
When I
'Cause she's 50.
Well, in hindsight, looking back on it, she's probably in her 20s.
Is she?
Mary Poppins, Julie Andrews in Mary Poppins was in her 20s. I'll guarantee it.
Okay.
But when you're a kid watching it, she seems like this old lady.
Yeah.
You know? So I also realized I was old when I was watching The Wonder Years, and I was associating with the parents instead of Kevin. I was thinking I was...
Also, when you're watching Star Trek and Beverly Crusher...
You know what?
You know why Picard never married her was because of Wesley.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't want to deal with
No,
that.
he doesn't want to deal with Wesley.
Yeah.
He's waiting for Wesley to get out of the picture.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
What's this? Just thinking about Kim Possible here.
What?
Does that mean that I'm still
Listen,
young?
That was kind of going to go into one of my Mount Rushmores.
So, yeah, Shop Around the Corner, starring Jimmy Stewart.
I got two Mount Rushmores. They're both cartoon related.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one is, what cartoon character... Jesse, we already know who you're going to pick.
Kim Possible.
What cartoon character would you want to take a road trip with?
What cartoon character?
Now, we can Mount Rushmore this, or you could just pick one.
Okay. Do you have one?
Well, I think an obvious one would be Optimus Prime,
That's true.
because he is the vehicle.
It's a good point.
Like, you and him could... Like, I don't think... Like, SpongeBob would be an awful
No,
road trip
no,
guy,
no,
right?
no,
Patrick?
no.
Like,
Yeah.
these guys are stupid.
You don't want to do that.
3 days later. Like, I think, like, the Mickey Mouses, I think they would just
No.
annoy you.
Oh boy, it's another BP. You don't want Mickey Mouse.
No.
Boy, this is I gotta give this some serious thought.
Garfield?
You go Optim. Yeah, I mean your food bill is gonna be higher than you want. I don't know if he's paying.
Yeah. Odie?
Odie would. I think
he's a
Odie.
dog.
Odie would be
Yeah.
fine.
He'd sit on the front
They
seat.
take a normal dog.
Yeah, it's a cartoon dog. It's a cartoon Mount Rushmore, Jesse.
Is it just a road trip?
Yeah, like
just a
12
hey,
hours.
we're gonna be hanging out.
Yeah, we're
and I
driving
need
here
someone
to Oklahoma.
April O'Neil.
Do you know who that is?
I feel like
Oh
I
my
should.
gosh.
No, I feel like I know the name. It's just not.
I was
connecting.
actually gonna say. What I was gonna say was
Yeah.
Michelangelo because I thought it'd be fun, but then I just thought it might be funnier to say April O'Neil. Michelangelo, maybe
The Turtles?
Yeah, I got it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Ninja Turtles?
yeah.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Oh, I was thinking the other turtles.
Heroes in a Half Shell. They're the world's most fearsome fighting team. Leonardo leads, Donatello makes machines, Raphael's cool but rude, Michelangelo's a party dude.
Yeah, it's the more I was thinking about this, most cartoons are annoying.
Yeah, I know. This is harder than you would think it is.
It is harder than you would think.
Yeah.
Because that's how come I ended up on Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime is a good choice.
But he always comes with danger.
I don't know, maybe
I
not
think
always.
he invites danger.
Yeah.
This is a good question. I mean, this is a really good question.
Yeah.
It's a thinker.
And I don't have a great. I'm just trying to think. I feel like I feel like there's some cartoons that I must be missing.
Papa Smurf?
How about remember that cartoon
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
No.
But listen, I haven't said who.
Dave?
Well, I was thinking one of the female chipmunks.
Okay. They're just as annoying. I think Dave would enjoy it, just being away from the chipmunks for a
No,
while.
that could be true.
Maybe Gargamel.
What was his cat's name?
Oh, I don't remember. Look it up, people. Gosh,
Why are you here?
Why am I the one that has to think of this? Anytime Jason and I say, I wonder, and that information is available on the internet, you should be looking it up.
And all three of these people are younger than us. They're used to the internet. Oh, I wonder what that is.
Honestly.
If there was only a way to find out.
Honestly.
Gargamel's cat.
Yeah.
Do you have it?
Do you remember? Azrael.
Yeah.
So, do you remember? Ooh, I got a good one. How about Inspector Gadget?
I was thinking that.
The car
like
goes
that.
down. He can
Yeah.
take care of it. That's not a bad one. He is, though, a little annoying. Maybe
Yeah.
one of the Care Bears.
Oh, yeah,
They're-
okay.
They're pleasant enough.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
I don't know which. I don't know.
You're not that deep into the... What
I
about...
couldn't name one Care Bear.
Dora's map.
I was
On
just
the
going to
map.
say
On the
Dora.
map.
Oh,
Yeah.
the map.
Because you're driving.
I'm the map, but all the instructions are like through the crazy forest, over the bridge,
By the waterfall.
forest, bridge, waterfall.
I need to know what exit I'm getting off on.
No, honestly, I think I would throw the map out the
Yeah.
window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, these are all good choices. Okay, so here's we'll end on this one. The Mount Rushmore of cartoon dogs.
All right. Snoopy.
Yes.
Oh, I might take
Scooby.
Charlie Brown. Actually, if I can go back
He's
on
like
this,
listen, Charlie Brown is like a Debbie Downer.
I just feel like I could. Me and Charlie.
Just take Pigpen.
No, not Pigpen. Maybe
So
Linus.
Snoopy, Scooby Doo.
Yes.
Is Goofy a dog?
Goofy is a dog, but Pluto is also a dog.
No, Goofy is not a dog.
Okay.
Goofy is a cowl.
Are you
Cowl?
sure?
I don't know why I
Cowl?
said that so
Cowl?
many syllables.
With an
A
L?
Cowl.
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 Yeah, I
Cowl?
think that's right. I think you're right about
Bovine.
that. So I think Pluto
Yeah.
and Scooby Doo and Snoopy.
What did I
for
say
sure.
earlier, Stella? I'm missing one.
I mean Odie. I wonder if there's a list online of cartoon dogs. Honestly, one simple Google search of famous cartoon dogs, and he should just be giving us the list.
I know. Listen, Joe Rogan has Jamie.
I mean, he's the fact that we've had this conversation so many times,
Yeah.
and he's still looking at us like a cow at a new gate. I've had enough of it. Gosh, Snoopy, Scooby Doo, and
Pluto.
and Pluto. Those three are definite.
Droopy,
I like Droopy.
Huckleberry Hound.
Huckleberry Hound. I like Huckleberry.
Huckleberry.
Hound.
Are you talking about Huckleberry?
I'll put Huckleberry Hound above that.
Clifford, the big red dog.
Oh,
Ooh,
Clifford.
yeah. Oh.
But
He's a big red dog.
more of a book, though. I feel like he was a book before he was a cartoon.
I'm sure they were all books before cartoons, like comic books and stuff.
100% not true. I mean,
Huckleberry Hound in a cartoon
it's
in
the
a,
most
in a book.
ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Pluto was not a book.
What are you, some kind of stupid?
We promised we would only make fun of Jesse so much tonight. So,
We haven't mentioned his weight once,
no, have not mentioned
and I
it.
won't.
Mhm.
I refuse to
Refuse to do it. It's just too easy.
Mr. Peabody,
Ooh, that's a good
Mr.
one.
Peabody's okay.
he's super smart.
Not more than Huckleberry Hound.
Lady and the Tramp,
Okay,
Scrappy Doo, but you're not going to pick that over Scooby Doo.
please.
As a
No.
what about Dino from Flintstones?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Now he's not a dog. He's
Isn't
a
it
dinosaur.
Dino?
Yeah, Dino. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, Dino's pretty good, but he's not a dog. You're right. He's not a dog.
Dinosaur.
No,
he
that
acts like a
doesn't count.
dog.
I don't care. He's not
Okay.
a dog.
So I think this.
Oh, the dog from the Jetsons.
Oh, that's the one. The Astro.
Astro. It's
That's
Astro.
Yeah, that's what I told.
George. Dogs in the future can talk. So it's Astro,
Scooby Doo,
Scooby Doo,
Snoopy, and Huckleberry Hound.
No. Pluto. Huckleberry Hound
Listen,
hit the bricks.
he's like the original
He's
Huckleberry
the OG.
Hound. He's the OG of cartoon dogs.
Is he?
I don't know, but I feel like you hit the music a little early.
I hit it at 50.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. We just play it again. If it runs out, we'll just play it again. We can do that.
I want to make
We
a hard
have
push
the
for
power.
Huckleberry Hound.
Listen, you're not going to find a bigger fan of Huckleberry Hound than myself. But does he? It's the question is Astro versus Huckleberry Hound. That's it. Because Pluto, Snoopy, and Scooby-Doo belong on the list.
That's the three.
Those are the three. I won't live in a world in which those three are not on the list.
Okay, so we're between Astro and Huckleberry Hound.
I think that's what it comes down to.
Our generation would say Astro. I think
Yes.
our father's generation would probably say Huckleberry Hound.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's no old dogs on our list. I feel like we have to have a Huckleberry Hound.
Yeah. And our great-grandfather's generation would be like,
This is
I
dumb
went to D-Day
conversation.
so you could talk about cartoon dogs.
Yeah.
Like, I stormed the beaches of Normandy so that you two idiots could sit around talking about cartoon dogs.
They stormed the beaches of Normandy. We're storming the beaches of stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they did, and here we are. That's on them.
Thomas Jefferson said, "We must."
John
become-"
Adams said this, but anyway.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Thomas.
Okay,
Jefferson.
I know what you're going to say, but John Adams
What am I
said
going to say?
that we have to be something, something, something so our kids can be artists and something, something.
Yes,
right?
that's exactly.
We have to be lawyers and doctors and soldiers.
We have to become soldiers so that our sons may become farmers and their sons may become artists.
Yes, that sounds right.
We're the artists.
But we're the dreamers of the dreams. The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Violet, you're turning violet, Violet.
That's a good movie. They should have never remade it.
In the show.
In the show, I got a whole thing. I mean,
Better than Cartoon Dogs?
yeah, it is. We'll open up the show.
Tease it.
But next week, we're going to talk about a gecko.
Oh, I can bring my gecko.
Okay. I mean,
What comes after the artist? Jesse.
soldiers, farmers, artists,
and Jesse.
and a dude with a gecko
A grown man with a gecko.
who's just waiting for people to ask him to bring it places.
Oh, I have a gecko. I could bring
I
it.
think every week before he leaves, he's like, Savannah, this might be the week that I can offer
I think
to
they're
bring
going to
my.
ask. I think they're going to ask.
I think this is the week. I think this is every week he's like taking the gecko and he's like walking after Savannah's like, Jesse, they don't want you to bring they won't like it.
Play it
They
cool.
won't want you, but I think they'll like it. No, Jesse, just wait for them to ask you, okay? But I think this is the week. I really think that this is the week. He was so excited. All right, well, this is Dan signing off for Jason, reminding you to always keep your stick on the ice and never wear the blue sweats.
Sit, Bubba, sit. Good dog.
I've spoken.
And I think your line is, I'll bring the gecko.
I'll bring the gecko.
There it is.
I got a sign off.
That's your sign off.
Yes!
I think I'll bring the gecko. That's pretty good. You're going to have to remember it, though.
Yep.
But I'll bring the gecko's pretty good.